Welcome back, everybody. Cowboy here, Chattanooga Burger Tour, brought to you by Dr. Pepper. And today we're at a very cool place, a very unique building. It's the Longhorn restaurant on North Market Street. And joining me is Susan. Susan, what's your last name?
Danner.
Danner. Susan Danner. And Susan, man, what a place. Makes quite the first impression.
Well, you know, it's a beautiful old building, and we hope to see it preserved. It was built in construction started, I think, in late 1958. They opened in 1959. And this was reminiscent to me when we first looked at it of an old Howard Johnson, that A-frame looking roof. Yeah. So they kind of incorporated it into a smaller footprint. And the building has remained the same. There's been no true heavy renovation done to this building now for 63 years. So what people walk into today is what they walked into in 1959 and 1960.
Right.
We're very blessed to have people who came here as children who now bring their either grandchildren or great-grandchildren in. So for us, it's a landmark legacy restaurant that we didn't want to see close.
Right.
And when it was 50 years old, the owner at that time had some health issues and some other things going on, had owned it for almost 11 years and wanted to sell it. We knew the owner of the center at that time quite well, and he came to us. Our boys owned T-Bone Sports Bar at the time, and we had a lot of the same
Very familiar
customers.
With T-Bones.
Yeah, had a lot of the same customers, and they started calling and asking us to please buy Longhorn. My husband ate here as a child. I mean, there's so many people that this is a memory that when they leave town and come back, they come here.
Sure.
You know, I remember coming here when I was a child. I wanted to come back. I wanted to bring my wife to see it.
Yeah.
I think we're too busy today tearing down old things and monuments and statues that are our history, and there's so few of us historically left. There's about 4 of us in town that are over 50 years old. I want to see it preserved.
Right.
So our goal is to do what they started out doing, serving is really good food at the most affordable price that we can put it on the plate. Inflation is a very bad factor today, so we've tried to make sure we're still giving great value for the money, and that the product is good and the food comes out good, and that the atmosphere is good. A lot of people come here because it feels like home.
Right.
And they feel comfortable.
Well, I think I said earlier before we started filming here that you've been around this long. That says a lot about the service, the customer service,
sure,
and the food. I mean, let's be honest. If the food's not good, people are not going to come back.
No, they're not. But I think a lot of it is a combination. We know we welcome all the new tourists, and we become friends with many people that have moved here that found us via the hotels and people recommending us from them, that have now turned into full-time customers. Sure. That have moved here from New York, California, Illinois. You know, it just goes on. And they felt comfortable here. They're used to that shiny, bright, and new in the big cities where they came from. They're looking for that old-time feel.
Old-time feel.
So, you know, they enjoy it. And then we have so many people that are in here every day. And then we have people that are in here 3 or 4 times a week. But the funny thing is, this is such a home to them that if they're going on vacation, they say, don't worry about it, I won't be back for a week, I'm going to Florida. So, you know, we have some of the older ones, we have their children's phone numbers because they've aged and they know they're here every day, and they know if they're not here and we haven't heard from them in 24 to 48 hours, we're going to find them.
Check up on them.
Yeah. So I think that's what makes a restaurant like this so incredibly different. You become close to these people.
Part of the family.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
So obviously this is the Chattanooga Burger Tour. I'm gonna have a burger.
Right.
So talk a little bit about the burgers and maybe a couple other things that's pretty popular on your menu.
Well, the burger's been a long time staple for us. It's made out of fresh meat.
Love it.
We have it ground. We're very picky about it. It's cooked on a flat top in the old-fashioned way, under a cover most of the time.
See it going right now.
Yeah. And we serve it very simply with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. We add anything else you want, pickles or onions at no charge, but you know, most of the time it's always been a lettuce and tomato burger.
Sure.
We typically hand cut all of our fries. Again, due to inflation, they went up. Potatoes went up pretty bad, so we had to switch over to a frozen product for a little bit. But now we're back to our regular hand cut fries. We try to keep all of our eggs fresh for breakfast. We never buy anything frozen for breakfast, other than we have to bring in bacon and sausage frozen. But most of ours is made for us. We have different brands.
And fresh, just it's better.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
it's so noticeable.
Yeah, it is, and everything we try to we make all of our chicken salad from scratch. We make all of our soups from scratch. We make all of our chicken and dumplings from scratch. We make all of our desserts from scratch when we make them. We don't make them every day because we don't have the facility to make them every day.
Sure.
But we do make once or twice a week. And now we have fan favorites, we call, when are you going to make the strawberry cheesecake again, or when are you going to make the chocolate fudge, or whatever it is, whatever it's going to be. We want to keep the tea brewed fresh because that's the South. So we go through a ton of tea every day. I think for us, what is one thing that's worked is we didn't really change the menu. We've made a sandwich called the Lassie now since the door opened, and it's really just a ham, lettuce, tomato, and cheese sandwich on a homemade hoagie that we did change the bread. We started making it on a hoagie when I bought it. And it's a small mini hoagie. And people just love it. They just love it. I mean, we could never change the name of it because everybody comes in and goes, I want a Lassie. I think it had something to do with the TV show in the 50s, but it's just been a staple for forever. So we want to make sure we have a good quality ham. We have good quality cheese on there. We have a good piece of bread. I think that our goal has always been, as I said, to give you the best quality food we could give you at a reasonable price.
Absolutely.
So we hope you're going to enjoy what you eat today.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I mean, from everything I've heard about this place, the Longhorn restaurant, I'm going to enjoy it. I really am. So
Good.
Before we wrap it up, just tell everyone how they can find you, where you're located, phone number, website, anything you want to throw out there.
Okay. We're located at 129 North Market Street. We're directly across from the North Shore Post Office, right behind First Horizon. I still want to say First Tennessee. First Horizon's parking lot. We front the Town and Country Center. We open Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. and we close at 2 p.m. every day. On Saturday we open at 7, and on Sunday we open at 8, and again we close at 2. We've only typically closed 2 days a year, and that's Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. The rest of the time we're open. So we want everybody to come and see us. The website is the Longhorn Restaurant and .net, and the Facebook page is just the Longhorn Restaurant.
Longhorn Restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and the phone number is 423-265-2354, and they can call us, but we do offer DoorDash and dinner delivered as far as takeout services.
Do you guys cater?
I have catered for people that are customers that have asked us to do so. Truthfully, we're not equipped to do more than about 50 to 60 plates or dishes or whatever they want. We've catered for a lot of things on like fresh chicken salad, fresh tuna salad, sandwiches, chips, cookies.
Smaller items.
Yeah, potato salad, things like that we can make in quantity easily.
Bigger food.
Yeah. It's hard for us to go out and do a grill setup for hamburgers.
Yeah.
We're just not, we're not what we were able to do at T-Bone. So, for us, we're limited on catering.
Okay.
We can certainly make the sandwiches and trade them for an office lunch with potato chips and pickles and salad and all that kind of stuff. But we do not do huge catering jobs. No, we have done some breakfast for meetings, which is easy for us to do.
Sure.
So, yeah, that kind of thing. So it's, limitedly, but yes.
So they can call and just ask all you.
Sure, and we'll just say
no.
That's right.
We can't do it.
We can't do that.
All right. So that phone number one more time.
423-265-2354.
And it was the Longhorn
Restaurant.net.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Well, Susan, thank you so much for
Thank
having me
you,
out.
Joe. We appreciate you coming.
Now's the fun part of my job. Not just eating some food
Well,
and tasting a good burger.
Yeah, well, we hope you enjoy it. We're looking forward to fixing it for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, honey.
All right. All right, welcome back, everybody. Chattanooga Burger Tour. You know what time it is. It's time to take a bite, and you've seen pictures of the burger. So I have a feeling this is going to be pretty good. Let's go ahead and put some pickles on there. You got to have pickles on there. All right, moment of truth. The Longhorn Restaurant, the longhornrestaurant.net, correct? You gotta look at that.
Like Ohio State, the Longhorn Restaurant.
That is a thick burger.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
That's a good one.
A classic homemade burger that is, you can tell it's fresh. You can tell it's fresh, and when it's fresh, it's right. Everybody check out the Longhorn Restaurant, North Market Street. You won't regret it. And thank you for choosing the Chattanooga Burger Tour as your guide to the best burgers in the Chattanooga area. Thank you, Dr. Pepper, for supporting what we do. And thank you to everyone at the Longhorn Restaurant. Great people. Get out here immediately. Thank y'all. Till next time.